excited and moved these things forward when they shouldn't have. And investors got caught up in it and were willing to pay for it.
Dave, you have any ideas on the fundamental forces that caused this thing to happen?
It was a giant, in all the securitization markets, it was a giant game of musical chairs. It was, originate, package, sell, and be left holding no residual interest in the paper itself. So it's again, it's buyer beware. So you had this great factory to generate fees and pass the risk on to someone else, and human behavior just cranked that up.
One of my colleagues said that we won't have the Nobel Prize in economics this year given to a finance person because of what finance did to the world. John, any finance theory explanations for this that you want to?
I guess if I was looking at that, I think starting about 10 years ago, there was some institutional, the expansion of the securitization market, I think certainly accelerated then, as well as government push to expand home ownership. And there's at least some sense of which that might have been to blame for some of what we saw. I mean, if you look at home ownership rates, in the U.S., they also started increasing, I think, fairly dramatically around that same time.
I was interested that Dave mentioned the commercial real estate market because I'm a lot more pessimistic because of that. And if there's 379,
you're going to spoil our 4-4 record here on optimism?
I mean, the numbers may look great, but I think everybody's ignoring this huge overhang in commercial real estate. There may be 379 billion of high yield and leverage loans coming due in 2014, but there's 1 trillion of commercial real estate refi next year. And nobody's really talking about that. And that combined with what I think is really an artificial market. The government is still behind so much of the market, the mortgage market, the CP market. How can we really say we have a truly operational capital market? And when there's so much overhang to refinance in the artificial market.
So Dave, is commercial the next shoe to drop, or has it been fully anticipated and people are prepared for it?
Yeah, I think it's the next shoe to drop. I think the refinancing is exactly right on. You're continuing to see rents and occupancies, fall off the face of the earth. I have, no idea, what exposures are, across the various institutions and what they've done to prepare for it. But yeah, I think that is the big caveat. That could be another round of, blowing up the bank's capital again.
As a regular person, how will I or anybody else feel when they try to take